Alright, welcome back everyone. Since we've just arrived in Tropu'hopu here, I've decided to assemble a new squad to prepare for Agnea's Chapter 2, and I made a few changes to my characters. If you take a notice, I've decided to equip some secondary class to most of my character. Agnea, I've decided to change it into a thief because her speed stat is astronomical, and the surprise attack skill on the thief class really shines with her in charge. Hikari, I decided to give the Hunter class just because that gives him the best stat boost all across the board for a warrior. Then we have Casti here. I decided to give her the Cleric job class just because that's really the only available option left for her, and it kind of fits with her role as a healer anyway. In addition, I think the Cleric class also give her the skill. Let's see here. It also gives her the mystical staff skill to kind of make her more SP. Basically gives her more SP to spend on other job skills. So yeah, that's always a good thing. But yeah, that's my current setup for now. I'm sure once I unlock further advanced secret jobs, that might change. So for now, I'm not investing too much in my job class. I've only learned like 1 or 2 skill from the new jobs. Just because we know that as we learn more skill, the amount of JP needed is insane. So I'm not going to be fully invested in all those jobs. I'm going to save up my JP until, let's say, I max out on JP accumulation. Then I'll start spending points. But anyway, as you are aware, we are now in Tropu'hopu, and I actually really like the music or the OST for this area. It feels almost like a I've been listening to it for a while now while I'm changing around my party, and I really like how it sounds like you're in a seaside village, and it's completely different from the OST you get from the Beasting Village, which I guess I didn't like as much. But regardless, let's go listen to Agnea's tale here. I keep forgetting that you start in the bar, and it's I keep forgetting that I switch my party around in the bar and that the story actually starts in the bar. I gotta get that through my head. But anyway, Agnea continues her journey to Tropu'hopu in search of the right words to the song of hope she got from Gil. Oh yeah, he did compose her a song. I seem to have forgotten about that. But let's see how the story ends.
Song of Hope. And I told Gil I'd find words for the song he composed, but inspiration hasn't struck me just. But I'm sure I'll find the words eventually. I just have to keep going until I do. Now then, this town looks like a fine place to stop on my journey. Oh, goddess, lend me your strength.
Whoa. I just want to highlight, if anyone has ever played Fire Emblem Three Houses, if you notice the character, not Tansy, but the one to her right, that person looks so much like Edelgard. Well, let me know if you guys think the same, because I honestly swear that icon, or that I forgot what the word for is, that character, that portrait, looks like Edelgard.
Huh?
Well, I'll be. Not even Tansy can budget.
I mean, well, at least it's a woman, right? So that's already a point from my argument there. Name is Giselle, obviously. It's not Edelgard, but it looks so much like her. It's insane.
This is all your fault for wanting to take a shortcut, Tansy. We wouldn't be in a rush if you hadn't overslept, Rico. We were already pressed for time because the ship was late, and now this thing won't budge. Say, Coda, if pushing doesn't work, why don't we pull? Let's give it a try. Wait.
do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
Improvisation! I love it! That's the true spirit of comedy. How can you be so calm, boss? Everyone will laugh at us if we perform without our wagon and props. Then I'll consider it a success. Not even gold shines brighter than a smile.
She sounds like she's gonna get along fine with Particio.
Come on, there's gotta be something we can do. Oh, think. Oh, goddess, dear goddess. Pardon me, but I know a way to get your wagon moving again.
Really? Are you from around here?
No, I'm just a traveler. Would you happen to have a sturdy stick lying around?
Rico, Coda, could you help this woman find what she needs?
Will this do? You can't be serious. That's Coda's flute. I see. Just wait right here then. I'll go find one.
Okay. I just hope this doesn't spiral into a, oh, you gotta run into a dungeon and fight a giant dragon in order to get a stick. That would be hilarious, but still, I would be somewhat amused, but at the same time annoyed. I've seen plenty of like scenario in games where they do that. So what do they want us to do here? Well, first of all, I need Agnea in charge. That's just how I roll. Guess I would just talk to him. Do I have a sturdy stick? Well, I do have a wooden sword here. That doesn't help. Wait, can you entreat it from him? No. Oh! Let's do that. It looks like you're in quite the bind. If this sword can help, please take it. This ought to do the trick. I have to get back and help those folks. Sorry, kid, but would you mind helping us out? If you could find a strong stick of sorts out there, we'd be much obliged. Alright.
Now, if we just put this stick right here, and...
It's gonna break, isn't it? Just based on the fact that this card is probably several times heavier.
Up you go!
Wow.
We did it! Oh my goddess!
I don't know who you are, kid, but we owe you one.
Don't mention it. I learned a lot playing in the mud growing up. You're stronger than you look. What's your name? Agnea. Agnea Bristarni.
Yeah, I do love that Octopath's character all have last name. It makes them more believable as characters. Just because in recent years, especially with the Final Fantasy franchise, most characters don't have last names, or a really complicated one. I'm looking at you, Vaughn from 12.
Bristarni. Well, in any case, we owe you a debt of gratitude, Agnea. We're a roaming band of entertainers. We call ourselves Giselle's Traveling Troupe.
Whoa! That dove appeared out of thin air!
I'm glad you like it.
Now, if only Edelgard can be so fun. If only.
In my eyes, not even the shine of gold compares to that of a smile. That's why the girls and I travel the world, hoping to make it shine.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize they're all girls.
Bringing smiles to every corner of the realm. That's our motto.
Yeah, I feel like she's almost... I'm sorry, this is the last time I'm going to try and compare them, but she's almost the exact opposite of what Edelgard is.
How wonderful! I'm a dancer. I'm on a journey to become a star.
That's fantastic! Right, Rico? Coda? You're a woman with dreams, Agnea. A star is someone who illuminates people's lives. She makes them smile in the best and worst of times. She's there, come rain or shine. It's a feat that only those who keep getting up on stage can achieve.
Yes, ma'am.
Boss, it's almost time for rehearsal. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? I hope we meet again someday, my dear dreamer.
We'll be putting on a show later. If you have time, why don't you come see it? I promise it'll make you smile. I can't even imagine what sort of show brings smiles to every corner of the realm. I could learn a thing or two from them. I better hurry. Wouldn't want to miss it.
Banter. Papa. How fares your father back home, Agnea? He's doing just fine, thanks. I see. That's good to hear. Papa's a tailor. And my sister Paula's taken to helping him out at the shop these days. I'm sure your father misses you dearly. Yeah, this is the first time I've been away from him, but when I become a star, I'm going to wear the dresses he makes. I have a feeling that'll bring a smile to Papa's face. I have no doubt it will, Agnea. Thanks, Hikari. That was surprisingly not comical or anything like that, but that's expected of Hikari. Actually, I'd be surprised if he managed to make a joke. And apparently there's a commerce opportunity here for Particio as well. But I'm not gonna dig into that until after we're done with Agnea's story here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's usually 3 sighs in a row equals trouble.
What do we do now?
This is my fault. I should have been keeping an eye out.
I guess we should start looking.
Oh, Agnea.
Is something wrong? What happened to your show? We have a runaway.
Oh, come on. You know what's funny is I completely forgot her name. Oh, Giselle.
A runaway? You mean your dove? Don't worry, I'll help you find it.
God, seriously?
No, it's not the dove.
I figured.
It's Boss. But what? What do you mean?
Sometimes her nerves get to her before a show.
Wait, hang on. This is the Troupe's boss? Are you kidding?
But we have to bring her back. We can't perform without our leading lady. Oh, goddess.
Let me help. I don't quite understand why she's run away, but we have to find her for the audience's sake.
Thank you, Agnea.
I mean, if you sold tickets to your event, yeah, you betcha. Because the audience ain't gonna be happy.
Thank you!
And the only other question I have is, what's stopping them all from going to search individually? Well, I guess you really don't. I guess this is one of those things where someone's lost in the wood, you don't want the whole party to go searching, because then if everyone else gets lost, then it's pointless. But whatever. Moving on. Wonder where she is. Actually, I'm curious to see what the dungeon would be this time. I mean, if one of the dungeon was on a ship, it could be anywhere. Okay. Oh, there she is, on some lonely island.
Giselle, there you are.
Well, if it isn't the dreamer.
Your troop said you ran away. Did something happen?
It all disappeared. Every line I was supposed to say just vanished. My mind went completely blank during rehearsal.
What the? Okay, she was giving me the impression that she's an experienced performer.
Imagine if that happened in a real performance. It's happened before, and every time, I just ran away. I'm not meant for the stage anymore. My life as a performer is over.
Giselle. But what about your audience? They've been looking forward to your show.
I envy the sea. It has no worries. It feels no pain. It must be nice, not being swayed by anyone. Sometimes I wish I could just sink to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, this is the word of someone you don't want to leave alone. Because, like, she's got some serious red flag as far as suicide is concerned.
And rest there peacefully, like a seashell.
Oh, of course. There's always some path action you have to do. First, I'm gonna inquire her, just for the sake of it. The leader of a group of traveling performers. She plays the lead role in their production and is known for her theatrical and amusing mannerism upon the stage. She and her friends travel around with their wagon of stage equipment in tow. And I'm sure there's probably some serious, like, what would you call it? Story of origin to kind of describe what happened to her that caused her to be unable to perform. But I do like Cleave and 2 move, and let's see, Howl's Hymn. Raise the physical attack of the target for 3 to 5 turns. Actually, really good. Attempt to allure this individual. And I'm also wondering if Howl's Hymn will stack with Lion's Dance from Agnea. That would be like 8 turns of strength up.
Giselle, you said you wanted to be a seashell, right? But you can't. You can't just go giving up like that.
Given up?
Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern with Agnea's character here. She really has an issue with people giving up. And I guess she relates to these people. When you consider her first chapter where she had to raise enough money to win that bet with her father to be a star. But I'm sure there might be more to her story. Or at least I hope so, to add more depth.
Life ain't always easy. Everybody knows that.
Oh, here she goes. Shifting back into her southern accent, or whatever this is.
But making people smile? That's why you and I live and breathe.
Again, kudos to the actress for shifting between those accents so well.
Oh! What happened to your feet? They've got calluses all over.
Wow, she did put in a lot of effort.
Don't tell me. You got all those from dancing? I can't imagine how much that hurt. And at your tender age.
These are nothing. They were worth it to bring smiles to people's faces.
Okay, presuming they never have to see your feet. Because, you know, depending on the person, it might bring tears more than smiles.
So chin up, Giselle. Even if you forget your lines, you just learn them again. Believe in yourself. You can do anything you set your mind to. A star is someone who illuminates people's lives, right? So even if you stumble, you just have to get back on your feet.
Yeah, and obviously pay your audience back for the ticket refund.
Just get back on your feet, huh?
It's high time you came out of your shell, Giselle. Besides, you're not a seashell. You're a shiny pearl.
I kind of wish we know why she's all clammed up now. But I'm sure there might be like a big twist towards the end.
And I think the world could use your radiance.
Agnea. You're right. I have to get back on my feet.
That's the spirit. Now let's go.
More banter. Agnea, could I see your legs for a moment? Of course. I thought this might be the case. You've been putting far too much strain on them. You need to take proper care of your legs. They carry you everywhere after all. You're right. Let me apply some balm to help them heal. Thank you, Casti. I'll always be in tip-top shape for dancing with you around. Alright, let's bring her back. Presumably if I knew where back is. There we go. Oh, come on. Running the wrong way. Honestly, you know what this place reminds me of? If anyone's played 10, this whole setting reminds me of Kilika. It's kind of sad, but it does remind me of it. I'm sorry, I have to clarify. By 10, I mean Final Fantasy 10. Sometimes I just shortcut the heck out of those series. I just call it directly by its number. Alright, so where are we? We're proceeding to the stage.
While journeying across the land with our trusty wagon, we arrived here on Tropu'hopu. We've come to shine upon the flowers in your hearts, that they may bloom into smiles. We are Giselle's traveling troupe, bringing smiles to every corner of the realm.
I can't thank you enough, Agnea. You helped us get our wagon out of the mud and even helped Boss find her courage again. I'm sorry. I got worked up, so I might have gotten a little carried away. You don't need to apologize. We're grateful to you. She puts on quite the show, doesn't she? She sure does. Boss's bad habit of running away had our troop constantly on the move. But when she stands upon that stage, she shines brighter than anyone. What sort of spell did you cast on her, Agnea? I've never seen her this radiant before. Praise be the goddess for this day.
Thank you, thank you. It warms my heart to see you all smile like this. Now then, there's someone I'd like to introduce to you all.
Oh no, she's gonna guest star Agnea, isn't she?
deal to her for setting me on the right path. Please welcome Agnea, the traveling dancer.
Me? That's your cue.
Show us a dance, will you?
If you insist. Watch me shine. Cheers!
I want to thank everyone for our successful show tonight, and Agnea for touching my heart.
Your heart?
I can say without a doubt that you'll bring happiness to people the world over.
Do you really think so? I agree. You're going to be a star someday. Speaking of stars, that reminds me of Dulcinea.
Oh, there she goes again. I hope she doesn't turn out to be too evil.
I think Agnea here can outshine even that superstar. You've got a real talent for making people smile.
I don't know what to say. But we won't go down without a fight. We're going to keep practicing. We have to, for the Grand Gala.
Oh, that's gonna be the final chapter for sure.
The Grand Gala? It's the greatest festival on the Eastern Continent. Entertainers and dancers from all across the realm gather there. Standing upon that stage is the greatest honor there is for performers like us. Wow, that sounds like a dream come true. Well, my mind's made up. I'm going to that gala. You too, Agnea? I just have a feeling that I need to be there if I'm going to be a star. Which is why I have to go.
I've always wondered why Agnea wanted to be a star. I mean, her dream is very odd. It wasn't very specific. It's like her mom was a superstar. Now she wants to be a superstar. And then there's something about her wanting to bring smiles to people. It feels like a mixed bag of goals she has. So I'm not really sure what her main purpose is.
Woohoo!
I remember now why your name sounds so familiar. You've got the same last name as Kwani Bristarni, the star from the west.
That begs the question. Is Bristarni her maiden name, Kwani's? Or is it Agnea's father's last name?
You knew my mother?
I see. So you're her daughter. I heard about her when I went to the town of Sai in the west for a show.
Seriously? Sai? It's not like we were just there a few videos back, right?
They said she danced there about 20 years ago. She was well loved by everyone, just like you.
I had no idea. I think I'd like to see this town for myself. I might be able to learn something about my mother there.
There's still time before the gala this year. It might not be a bad idea to pay that place a visit.
I believe I will. Thank you, Giselle.
Agnea, you gave me more courage than I've ever had before. But I haven't been able to give anything to you in return.
Oh, don't tell me we have to battle Giselle. It sounds like battle music.
all given me so much.
Giselle showed me the beauty of friendship, the value of a smile, a goal worth fighting for.
That's so? Then I'm happy. Good luck on your journey, Agnea. No matter what happens, keep smiling. If you do, happiness is sure to find you.
Well, this is odd. Is this like really going to be a chapter without a boss? This will be like a first.
Those are beautiful words. Would you mind if I use them in a song?
It'd be my honor.
Boss, you're ready to go! Looks like this is goodbye for now, Agnea. May the goddess be with you. See you! Safe travels, everyone. I'll see you at the Grand Gala.
I look forward to it already.
Just please don't run away this time, boss.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And even if I stumble, I just have to get back on my feet. Right, Agnea?
Did I totally miss the part where she explained what happened to give her some sort of anxiety or stage fright?
Right.
Or is that going to be saved for like some special twist towards the end? Are you kidding me? This is literally a chapter without a boss? Huh. Agnea has set her sights on a new goal, performing at the Grand Gala. She believes dancing upon the stage there will lead her to stardom. Her fateful meeting with Giselle's traveling troupe provides her with a verse to the Song of Hope. But before the gala, she decides to visit a town her mother once danced in. Sigh. Agnea the Dancer, Chapter 3, End. That's actually quite surprising. Okay. But anyway, you know what I'm willing to bet? Agnea's chapter is going to be level 34, and she has to go to the Dragon Ridge here. Oh, we discovered that place. Interesting. But anyway, we have a Center of Commerce here that we can start. And after that, I'll try and explore the town. So let's go see this Center of Commerce. It's sad. I spent some time setting up my party, only to realize I probably won't be using it. Let's see, where's that bar? Okay, I'm gonna want Partitio. To replace Agnea. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna want to check the Banter too. Alright, let's do this first though. Ochet's phrase. Hey Aggie, I just thought of a great phrase. Oh really? Do tell. Every day I'm dying for something tasty to eat, then what should appear but meat, meat, meat? Is that for one of Giselle's plays? Nope, it's for Song of Hope. Perfect fit, right? Yeah, I can feel your spirit in the words, Ochet. My tummy's empty. Too much thinking makes me hungry. Say, why don't you have some jerky? I got some from the townsfolk earlier. Thanks, you really do bring smiles to people's faces. Caranea's Lake, Papa. Normal town. What a strange place. I think this town is wonderful. Everyone's got a spring in their step. If I had been raised here, perhaps I would have grown into a decent adult. Filthy towns corrupt their people to the core. That's not true. I think you're more than decent, Throne. You're strong and kind. To tell the truth, I want to be more like you, a proper city lady. Yeah, Agnea, I think if only you know half of the crap that Thormace had to go through / do, you wouldn't say that. Heck, I'd be surprised if you can still be a dancer. Thank you. I'm sure not even the filthiest city could have dulled your shine. No, I'm sure. I mean, to be fair, Agnea has been to New Delsta, so she knows what it's like, but she hasn't run into Father, Mother, or the Black Snake yet, so that's kind of unfair. Hot moves. Smell of coffee. Okay, this is just blending into the previous chapter 3. Wait. No, this was chapter 2 dialogue. Huh. Oh well, whatever. So let's do the scent of commerce in the shipyard.
Ooh, wee, look at that. Guess this area is a shipyard.
How dare you try to pawn off that miserable vessel on me?
What? I assure you, sir.
That wretch is the legendary shipwright's apprentice? Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable.
You have my sincerest apologies, sir. I had no idea.
And that ridiculous sum she asked. Does she not even know the market value of a ship?
You have the right of it, sir. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
This has been a colossal waste of my time. I am furious. Furious! Good day, sir.
Wait!
The apprentice of a legendary shipwright, eh? My merchant's nose is tickling. It's the scent of commerce.
I'm getting a feeling we might be getting a ship for this commerce. But, I mean, come on, if this should be for like Final Fantasy, you should always have a flying ship. I don't want a regular old Borg sea ship. Well, anyway, I'm gonna explore and grab treasures for later.
Turn around and leave.
Terry? Oh, that sounds like, I don't know, I'm reminded of some character from Street Fighter. No, maybe it wasn't Street Fighter. Maybe it was King of Fighters? Whatever that series is. There was a character called Terry, so I don't remember.
You won't find anything here but an incomplete ship.
Lucky for me, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Excuse me?
The name's Particio. I'm a merchant from that big old western continent. Mind if I take a gander at your work?
This ship is not for sale.
Ooh-wee. This is what that rich fellow was complaining about, costing an arm and a leg.
Oh, so she didn't want to sell it. She was just listing a darn high price just to turn him away.
He asked me my price, so I told him. Nothing more to it.
Well, how much is this here tub? I'm mighty curious myself now.
100,000 leaves. But I already said it wasn't for sale. If you have a problem with that, you can just go home.
So if it's not for sale, why should she bother listing a price?
So that's the miserable vessel, huh? Half finished and left high and dry for a while by the looks of it. My merchant sense is tingling. This here ship's a must-buy. 100,000, huh? I've got enough capital on me to buy it if I wanted to. All that's left is to convince that shipwright to sell.
I mean, you're already signing a contract of 80 billion leaves. What's 100,000 more? That's like the tip. Yeah, I'm serious. I don't know what the terms of Partitio's contract with Rock is, but 80 billion is insane. Like, he's probably already, like, depending on the terms, and he's obligated to pay that price, he is gonna work for the rest of his life to make 80 billion. Unless he has some miracle, in this case going after Elrond. But like I said, in for a penny, in for a pound. So, we have to interact with her. But first, let's see. I want to make sure I'm not missing any treasure chests around here. Nope. So let's go inquire her. A shipwright who inherited her grandfather's shipyard. Her parents are both traveling scholars, so she spent most of her young life around her grandfather. She grew conceited after mastering the fundamentals of shipbuilding at 14, but has since been humbled by the realization that her grandfather was truly a master of his craft. Oh wow, you can buy the unfinished vessel for 100 grand. Ooh, that's like a fourth of what I have, but forget it, I might as well.
100,000 leaves? Wait, does this mean...
You betcha. I want to buy that ship of yours.
I get it now. You're just another one of them.
Huh?
You only want it because you heard the rumors, right? That my vessel is the last work of my master, the legendary shipwright. Sorry to disappoint you, but it wasn't my master who designed this ship. It was me.
Your point?
I'm trying to tell you that it's worthless, unsaleable, just the brainchild of a mere disciple. Everyone I've told that to has, to date, immediately stomped off in a huff.
Wait, so is the other guy angry because it's not a masterwork or because of the pricing? It sounds more like the pricing.
Well, I don't much care who designed your ship, man. Truth is, I fell in love the second I saw it.
Even though she's incomplete? You're no shipwright. You've got no reason to appreciate her.
You got me dead to rights. I couldn't tell stem from stern. But I know a deal when I smell one. And my merchant's intuition is hollering at me to buy, buy, buy.
You're willing to gamble that much money on a mere hunch?
You know what? I just realized how stupid I am. What I should have done is switch or hire a different character that gives me a discount on buying items. Because, I mean, initially I didn't care because it was like 10-15%, and I didn't think that much when I buy stuff anyway, but this is like 100 grand. 10 or 15% is like 15,000. Oh well, whatever. Well, learn from me, guys. Just learn the lesson.
When I was just a chickadee, I practiced my appraisal skills by watching silversmiths day in and day out. I learned how to recognize well-maintained tools despite the patina of wear and tear. How to see the calluses on artisans' hands is proof of their dedication and talent. I can see the same spirit and skill in you, man. You're a first-class artisan, or my name ain't Partitio. That's why I'm sure that any tub you make is gonna turn out sensational.
You're the first person who's ever complimented these shop-worn hands of mine.
Well, they say a true masterwork is imbued with a spirit, a voice. Can you hear it now? I'm raring to gallop across the ocean waves faster than a frisky stallion. That's what your vessel's shouting. So please, sell me this fine ship of yours.
No, I already told you, it isn't for sale.
No.
Oh, shucks.
After all that, what's it gonna take? Like a date and a dinner?
Not yet, anyway. Mind waiting until I've made it something worth selling?
Huh?
From here on out, I'm going to work like a woman possessed to finish this ship. It'll take some time, of course. Will you wait for me?
You bet your hide I will.
Then it's settled. I'll use this money to buy the materials I need and hire a team of skilled shipwrights to assist me. I never thought I'd see the day I could finally set out to complete her.
Oh yay, they did us a time skip. I was wondering what's gonna happen and how that works.
My master praised me for the first time when I showed him the blueprints I drew up for this ship. He told me, now I can finally retire with my head held high.
He must have cared deeply for you.
Building this was the final major job he set out to do. But he collapsed soon after we finished the hull.
Wait, so this is a part of his work. It's just not fully his work alone.
After that, our financiers scattered like a swarm of little spiders. They mumbled platitudes like the future is steamships as they went.
Oh, god darn you, Rock, even here?
The truth is, they didn't think a mere apprentice's ships would sell. My master's other apprentices started slipping away soon too, one after the other.
I mean, I know you have a master, but this really begs the question, if a master pass away, wouldn't his apprentice succeed the title? Unless there's some sort of trial you have to pass to be considered a master.
It was ridiculous. Infuriating. Soon, I just gave up making ships altogether.
Well, once people get a whiff of this beauty, the investors will stampede back here like a herd of cattle.
I hope so. But even if they don't, I'll keep on practicing my craft. There are people out there who will appreciate me and my works for what they are. Like you, Particio. Now then, all that's left is to give her hull a fresh coat of paint and sew a sigil into her sails. Any particular requests?
Alright, let's choose a ship color. Unpainted, black, red, blue. I'm gonna go with blue. You rarely see a blue ship these days. Woo! That looks way better than I thought. Ship sail symbol. Sun emblem, trident of the sea god, octopus. It's blue. I'm gonna go with trident of the sea god. Yep.
Is this what you want?
Yeah, let's go with it.
Oh, that's perfect.
There. She's all finished.
Oh, she's even more beautiful than I dreamed she'd be.
She's yours now, Particio. Go on. Give her a name.
A name, huh? Let me see. Got it. From this day forward, I dub her the Grand Terry.
Seriously?
What?
She may be my ship, but she's got your soul. That's why I gave her your name, Terry. Here's hoping she's the first of many of her kind.
This is a first for me. I'm not really sure what to say. Go and cast off already, you rogue. Let her see the world.
You got it. Thanks, Terry. I'll be sure to treat her right.
Oh, wow. You can now take your own boat from anchorages the realm over, embark on adventures at sea. You may even find uncharted islands and discover new creatures. Ooh, I might actually do that on one episode. First, I want to go back. Now, let's check our map here. So, this is the anchorage we just came from. Beasting Bay Anchorage. What? We were just in Tropu'hopu. Huh. Oh, I see. They took us back here. Alright. I see. Let me get back to Tropu'hopu here. So right now I'm gonna go and investigate the town, and then I'll update you guys once that is done.